It's hour 70 of 6 days in the home. 3:30 in the morning on a Thursday, the last day of the year of 2020, thankfully. Finally got some sleep, which was nice. Here's the results. Gotta turn it sideways to see it. My buddy Scott, Canadian, 130 miles. His clock time is 44:13, so I guess he's done 44 hours in the past 70 hours. Abby Hendricks is at 70 miles. She's another one of my buddies who I've done 6-day races with. Leah Sabrow is at 55.26. I'm at 54.6. So I'm on pace to get my 106 days. Tiffany Doors at 50 miles. And Sharon's at 7 miles. I've done 54 miles in 16:58. So happy with that. So those are the kind of results. Kind of wanted to kind of look at my Fitbit. It's kind of nice that you can see like my resting heart rate started off kind of high this week. Not really sure why. I mean, because for a while there I was in the 50s, 51 and stuff like that. So came into this week a little stressed out, I guess. And of course there's the month. You can see like the 3-month trend kind of was high back in November, went all the way down low, and then it's been bouncing around. Then of course the year, I like looking at this. It's been pretty consistently where it was. If you look at March, I was going along pretty good. Had the fall in the grease and didn't do anything for 6 weeks. And then you can see that big spike there in April. It's when I ended up in the hospital with a congestive heart failure. So good times. And in fact, there's Scott sending me a text. He's having some foot issues, which obviously would happen. Doing his goal someday is to get 400. My goal used to be 400, but I think 322 is my PR, and just getting to 300 nowadays would be pretty difficult. Like I was saying before, I was pretty happy with the sleep situation. 86 in the score, and got 5.5 hours. In fact, really got even more because yesterday I went to sleep at 5:47 and slept an hour and a half. So actually last night I got almost, for me, a whopping 7 hours of sleep. So I was very happy with that. Sleep score, it's nice. And of course the hours slept, as you can see, past month, and then the year, I've been getting a lot better sleep. See way back there in April when I had the fall and then hospitalization, my sleep was terrible. I was averaging 4 a night. So thankfully one of the good things is my sleep's a lot better with the medications and stuff like that. Then exercise. Yesterday I just did 2 workouts. 3.5 hour walk in the morning, 1.5 hours in the evening. I was pretty happy with all of that. If you go back here to the heart rate for the day, I like this feature on here too. You can see yesterday I did almost 7 hours of walking, and the day before was only 5.5. But that's because I didn't have my Fitbit on for a little bit of that work out. Weight loss has been very confusing. I got down to 114 kilos last week, and then it went crazy this week. I think, though, when I weighed myself yesterday, I was at 116 again. So I don't know. I put on some water weight. I didn't take my Lasix one of the days, and I think that kind of screwed me up. And as you can see here, the year trend, see if it looks better this way. 3 months got kind of crazy, bringing it back down, and then the year trend almost getting back to where I was before the fall. And then I like showing here. You can see here I couldn't sleep the night before, so at 11:30 at night I got on the treadmill and did a really slow 2.75 miles. And then in the morning did 11 miles, a little bit better, with some stops along the way at Swiss Bakery and stuff like that. And then Happy Jack's walk that morning. One other thing I wanted to show here was Training Peaks. And you can see my fatigue is 135. Fitness is 120, but the form is minus 33. So definitely feeling the effects and pretty beat up. So that's kind of the stats for 3 days, 72 hours in, 70 hours in. 3 more to go. Definitely get my 100 miles and then be good just do. So, as always, stay healthy, be boring, not epic.